Misdirection handoff, big hole for Allen. 15, 10, 5. Buck Allen is in the end zone again for USC, his third touchdown of the night.
Buck Allen got in the end zone 14 times, at least as a running back last year, led the team with 774 rushing yards, and he joins us now alongside J.R. Tavai, 8 tackles for loss last year, 3.5 sacks, and now playing a rush end. J.R., they have moved you around in your 4 years at USC. Tell us about rush end. What's your role in this new defense?
Rush end, I'm an outside linebacker, and it's just great to play now. I have open space to cover. A lot of responsibilities, but the coaches trust me with the position, and I'm enjoying it.
How is it different than your role last year, if it is?
A little bit different because I used to be on three-point stance with Leo and Antoine, but I'm mostly stand-up now.
You know, Buck, for you, the position doesn't change, but the style of offense does. You know, what do you see as the major differences between lining up, in the traditional sets, the I formation for the most part, now being in a single back set with this new offense?
It's pretty much the tempo, to be honest. Last year in the bowl game, we had a couple plays where we lined up a pistol so we can get used to it. So pretty much the tempo. You know, Coach Sark and his staff come with a wonderful game plan, and I'm going to try to execute my best. And pretty much the same plays, but just out of pistol and gun.
Well, it has to be exciting because Bishop Sankey ran for, 1,500 yards or something crazy last year, and now you're going to be in that same system.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. Coach Sark and his staff do a wonderful job putting players in position to make plays, and I'm excited to play. Like he said, I was excited today at practice, so I'm ready.
I heard you're a receiver now, though. I heard you're barely even a running back.
Hey, if you want to call it that.
But you do get some more chances to catch the ball. You looking forward to that part of the offense?
Yeah, definitely. I grew up playing receiver. In my heart, I feel like I'm a receiver. I feel like when I'm on the field, I got the best hands. And like I said, Coach Sark and his staff do a great job of calling plays and putting positions to make plays out the backfield so I can show my hands.
Now, JR, the one thing with this new offense being up-tempo, what has forced you guys to do defensively is also play up-tempo. How has that change been in practice now that you guys have to practice at the same rate that the offense is calling plays?
Coming in, new coaching staff, new training staff. Our training staff has done a wonderful job with us, getting us in shape, running a lot, lifting a lot. We've definitely gotten stronger for the past 9 months, like Sark said, and playing Fresno State is just like playing our offense. They have the whole spread thing going, so the up-tempo is really in place on the defense.
We talked about there were a couple injuries defensively. One of them was to Jabari Ruffin, who was starting at that other outside linebacker, potentially starting at that other outside spot. Now Scott Felix maybe moves over there. How different are those two positions? How versatile do you need to be as a defender to try and play multiple spots?
They're kind of identical at the same time. One's just dropping more, but unfortunate for Ruffin, but Scott Felix gets to step up, and we're just going to make more plays, that's all.
Hey, Buck, has your role changed in terms of leadership? I mean, because last year, you at the beginning of the season, you weren't playing that much. And then, of course, you stepped in, and then, things just took off as the season went on. Now you come back as the guy, right? And I know Cody is also he's a quarterback and a leader, but now, has your role changed as a leader on this offense because now you are one of the veteran guys that have had success?
I mean, honestly, I always try to be a leader, I'm not that vocal. I lead by my actions. And I feel like, the guys we have around, they do a great job leading, but, there's guys that you can separate yourself. And I just feel like, when it comes to my actions, I, separate myself from others. And we got a lot of leaders on the team. And the coaches just do a great job of recognizing, the ones they want to represent the team. And they did a wonderful job with the captain this year. You can't ask me anything, but all them guys is great leader on and off the field.
Something that has become a little, unfortunately, commonplace around here is some small position groups. Yours has gotten a little bit smaller. It's pretty much you and Justin Davis potentially for the opener, Trey Madden, a game-time decision. Although those fullbacks probably think they're running backs now. But are you ready, if you need to carry a major load on Saturday? I'm sure you wait for opportunities like this.
Definitely. I always wait for my opportunity, and I'm make the best of it. And like Coach Sark said, someone do a great job of stepping up, filling in that third running back role. And, me and Justin, I was just talking to him today. It's like a little brother thing. I want to see him do great. He want to see me do great. So we just here to push each other. Nobody, really hating on each other or get down on each other. We just here to make each other better.
It's a pretty cool trio, though, when you throw in Trey Madden, because to me, you guys seem really different in terms of your style. So you all sort of complement each other, do a little bit different things. Do you feel that way? What do you admire about the way they run?
Like Justin, he's sharp on his feet. You know, he got a quick cut. You know, Trey bring power. And I feel like, you know, I bring power, speed, and, you know, my quick cut, that's something I worked on. And, you know, carrying the ball in the right arm, that's something I definitely improved on over the, you know, summer. And, you know, Coach Sarkton, like I said, they're going to do a great job of putting the players in a position to make plays.
JR, one thing that's changed for you this year is the guys that are playing, you'll be playing alongside up front. A lot of new faces. Of course, Leonard Williams is still there, but a lot of new faces up front besides Leonard being up there. You know, give me a little breakdown of the guys that you're playing with and, you know, sort of what they bring to the table.
Yeah, we got Delvon Simmons. He's a big, stout guy. He definitely brings his own weight. He can back up Antoine, and Antoine's still here. And we also have Claude Pellin, and he too just looks. I think we have like a trio of Leonard Williams, Claude, and Delvon, and they all carry their own weight really well. They all play interior. They all can play each other's positions. They know their playbook. The coaches need to just put them in like they have been, and they'll make plays.
You got the old man, I guess he's a little to your side, but behind the defensive line, barking out instructions, Hayes Pillard. What's he like as a leader now? He feels like he's been in this program forever, and it comes back for one last hurrah.
His bark's pretty loud. He backs it up pretty well. Everything you see in a leader, Hayes Pillard is it. He carries his own weight. When you need him to make plays, he does, and that's why he's one of the greatest players on our defense.
Buck, I had to get this one in for you. Why are all the best players in this team from Florida? I mean, I'm half kidding. I'm half kidding, but it is amazing at the success rate this program has had dipping into the state of Florida, yourself included. Something in the water down there?
Yeah, definitely something in the water.
Oh, man.
But, no, I think me personally, man, I always felt like, you know, our state, Florida, was, you know, the primary football state, you know, and I feel like every state should feel like that. And, you know, growing up, I always wanted to know what it's like in California, what them guys like, you know, do they work harder than us? And it's everywhere, you know, even with Georgia, Florida always play against each other. We was like, you know, we better than them. That's where, you know, the football was made. And I don't know, like I said, man, just heart, man, heart. That's all it takes. Anybody can do it. As long as you got heart and, you know, confidence, anybody can do it.
Well, you represent Southern California now, but that Florida group is pretty good. You, Leonard, Quentin Powell, Nickel Roby from a recent past. I mean, there's just a ton of guys on this team.
There's some guys in the locker room don't agree with that. Trust me. Buck knows that's going to be an argument tomorrow.
They'll all be representing L.A. on Saturday. It's USC versus Fresno State. Trojans Live is brought to you by Hyundai, proud supporter of college football and loyal fans everywhere. Thank you to Buck Allen and J.R. Tavai. When we come back, we're going to move on from football to football. It's the new women's soccer head coach, Kidani McAlpine, next up on KFWB.